You know, it's so crazy and ironic to me that this morning I had made that video about Tim not getting enough heat. I feel like everybody be putting more heat on Brenay than they do Tim when he's the source of the problem. And then here we are today with this Dr. Phil show where they're discussing that very same thing. Here's a clip.
Now, you've seen a lot of stuff about you on the internet, right?
Yes, I did.
Because I got a big question about why they're focused on you and not you.
That has always been my question.
Well, I got it too. We'll drill down on that and see what we see. Why do you think the guy gets a pass?
Because it's typical guy behavior to just cheat and do all that stuff. So,
You guys just get an easier.
So it is
pass.
cheating.
I don't agree with it, but yes, unfortunately, in society, that's how it is.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right, does it?
Even Tim acknowledged that he don't get as much heat as Brenay. That's a problem to me. People may not agree, people won't disagree, whatever the case may be, but it's my own personal feelings. He had a lot more at stake than Brenay did. And this is a common theme amongst men. And it seems like the women are always condemned to hell when it comes to adultery and X, Y, and Z. But men don't get that same heat. I never liked that. I just got done watching the first half of the episode. Earlier when I made that video, I only watched a couple of clips, but this is just the first half. And in that first half, Tim, point proven, you are an idiot. You are a low down, just dirty dog. And you proved it in this whole interview. It did not make you look good. I mean, I don't know what you thought this interview was going to do, but it did the complete opposite. It further just proved how much of a moron head you is. Like, and Brenay, why would you even want to be with anybody like this? Why do you feel like you're exempt from him crushing your soul and your heart like he did Akira? Why do you feel like he wouldn't do it to you? They talking about how he's a serial cheater and then he won't sit there and bold-faced lie. We know. Please, anybody who watched that interview, whether they know y'all story or not, can tell y'all lying through your teeth. Y'all is lying. Bold-faced lying, specifically him. And Brenay, don't speak for him because you don't know what that man did. You think he tells you everything. Men don't ever, never tell women everything. That's what y'all knuckleheads need to realize and know. Men don't tell women everything. Whether you was his best friend, I don't give a damn. They don't tell you everything. So stop sitting up. You sitting up there answering for him when he was talking about, I'll put in the clip, about his previous extramarital affairs, talking about he ain't never slept with them before. He was only entertaining them via conversation.
Serial cheater. She want to pick you out of the crowd.
Allegedly, yes.
Yeah. So, have you allegedly cheated with other women?
I wasn't faithful, but I didn't like physically go and do all this stuff. I did all that. So I guess cheating, yeah, I was
Yeah. So that'd be a yes.
Yes.
So
Overall,
would this be more than 10 or
No.
less than 20?
less than 20.
Less than 20?
Less than 10 actually.
Less than 10?
Yes, I didn't sleep with anyone during the course of the interview. No. Anyone other than her?
What would you do?
Talk. Yeah, entertain, talk.
You must be a conversationalist. Get these girls and just go out and chat.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh, I had a lineup of a bunch of females. No. I mean, if it was anybody to, hit me up about whatever, I would just communicate. Nothing crazy though, like no images shared and all that good stuff. Now, like I said, we were.
And here you are just skinning and grinning, looking like a... People gotta live and they learn on their own. I had to live and learn on my own. And when it comes to us old heads, y'all young girls need to listen up. We know better. We know what it is. We know the game. Been there, did that. Been all around the block, all around the world. And we be trying to drop jewels on your ass, but y'all don't listen. You gotta learn on your own. But y'all setting yourselves up for heartbreak, unnecessary heartbreak, if you would just listen and open your eyes and see what the fuck going on. And then lastly, I'll insert the clip after. Dr. Phil mentions people giving Brenay death threats. And he specifically asked Tim, how do you feel about that? Do you feel guilty? This says, in a sense, to a certain point, what are you, Brenay, are you listening? He don't even feel bad for you getting death threats.
Die. Do you feel guilty?
In a sense.
You should feel guilty.
Well, let me not say that. Yes, at times, yes.
Are you online?
Yes.
Do you get blasted?
Absolutely.
What do they say to you?
It's not as bad as her.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, because she's made out to be the villain in the story.
Why do you think that is?
Bitterness. It's easy to make someone a villain when you want to hide from taking accountability.
Why is that? It's easy to be made out to be the villain when you want to hide from taking accountability. So they be telling on themselves. You let people talk long enough, they will tell on themselves.
And even to this day, it's a lot of things that happens, behind the scenes in our personal lives when it comes to, when it still comes to Akira and the children. I can't say much and I won't say much, but it's still a lot of things that goes on with that. And I mean, honestly, I feel like there's no reason for it.
But I will say, whoever is sending Brenay and Tim death threats, y'all need to stop that. You're doing too much. That's taking it too far. Way too far. Yes, the situation is deep. It is. But nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to die. Y'all need to stop that, because the minute she decides to run your IP address, you will be held accountable for that. And don't nobody want to hear y'all crying about it either. That's not okay. It's not okay.